What's going on, guys? It's Dan here, and we are back in some unfortunate circumstances. So before we even get started, I really have I have an excuse for not being as attentive as I had wanted to be, but more or less, life took a bit of a drastic turn, let's just put it that way, towards the beginning of December, and I had a lot of time where I wasn't even home. On top of that, there were finals, the holiday season, so I was obviously out of town for a good portion of time there as well. And then right at the beginning of January, I'm moving back onto campus, all that fun stuff, and well, I finally got settled in. I got myself a microphone for keeping on campus to record with, and I decided, today's the day I'm going to record a video, and I'm going to, come back to the channel and, beg for everyone's forgiveness for being away for so long. But then I started browsing Twitter, and I noticed something that had happened with YouTube's partnership program. Some of you coming into this might already know, if you are small channels and content creators already on the platform. Essentially, being part of the YouTube partnership program gave you the option to, one, do a whole bunch of fancy customization options to your videos, and two, it gave you the opportunity to monetize your videos. Being a small channel, you don't really make a whole lot off of these ads, but it's nice to have it. And I was never really into doing this for the money because, well, let's face it, I'm making probably about $2 a month, so it would take a while for me to actually earn the money. But for those of you who don't know, the changes to the program going into effect in February essentially make it so that way if you don't meet a requirement, the requirement being 4,000 watched hours over the course of the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers, you essentially are being cut from the monetization half of the program. Now, again, this isn't a huge deal for most people. For me, it was a little bit more of a heavy-handed blow because I was planning on using this paycheck that I'd actually be earning in about a month to help pay for repairs on my car. And, well, it's looking like I'm not actually going to get that paycheck, which means I might have to get a second job, which I was probably going to have to do to begin with, but this is going to make things a little bit more complicated for me down the line. So there's that. And I guess the biggest takeaway from what's going on right now is the fact that YouTube doesn't seem to really care about these small channels. If you think about it, oh wow, did you guys kill this thing? Nope, you're not still firing? I don't know. But basically this shows their general apathy towards us smaller content creators, the ones who, I don't want to sound too, I don't want to put this righteous here, but we're the ones that kind of keep YouTube not being a terrible place. I mean, I'm not gonna try to play off of what happened recently with the whole Logan Paul incident, which was horrible to begin with, and this, odds are, has something to do with that because, well, let's face it, YouTube, again, doesn't care about its small content creators. So this probably has something to do with that, and they're just apathy towards us creators in general. It's disheartening, to say the least, and it makes me wonder how this platform is going to continue down the line. I already know there's a lot of talk on Twitter of a lot of channels ditching the platform in favor of something else, like not YouTube, like Twitch, which is something that I'm going to probably look into at some point in the future. I'm probably still going to stay on YouTube because odds are these changes that they're going to put into effect are going to be blasted down, or they're going to be changed in some way, shape, or form, because I don't think YouTube can really handle another PR disaster after the whole Logan Paul incident. So my hopes are on that they either lower the requirements slightly to include more, a broader scale of content creators, or they can them entirely and just, actually try to support the majority of the content on YouTube. So I know this isn't exactly a pleasant video to come back to, but it's one that I felt was necessary to talk about, seeing as right now the future of YouTube is at stake here. I mean, like, people typically are like, oh, YouTube is dead or whatever, but this is seriously, this is a killing blow to the platform itself, because, well, let's face it, a lot of these content creators now are kind of looking at YouTube like, wow, these guys really don't care about me and what I do. I probably should go somewhere else where, the company actually cares about what I actually produce. So I'm still going to stick around. Hopefully, I'm banking on the fact that this is going to be a PR disaster and YouTube's going to back down from it. But if they don't, well, I'll just have to suffer with a second job and hoping to make ends meet that way. So I will return to a regular content program. I mean, I'm still not entirely unpacked and ready to go here yet, but I do have some pretty cool things that I wanted to work on down the line. And I did set up a Twitch channel. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, and I have no idea what I'm going to be doing on that channel here in the future, but I will put a link in the description to the channel. Again, I have no idea how Twitch works, so I'm going to have to do some reading up on how it functions, and I'm probably going to have to invest in some kind of live streaming recording software thing, because I don't think Bandicam supports that kind of thing. So we're gonna see where it goes. On the plus side, though, if I do some Twitch stuff, we will probably have some long live stream from the depths content at some point down the line. So it's something to look forward to. Again, let's stick this to YouTube. Let's hope that they understand what they're causing and they will hopefully back down. Because if I was running a company and it was now the number 5 trending hashtag on Twitter at the time of recording this video, I would be kind of concerned, especially after the whole Logan Paul incident. YouTube really can't afford to make many more mistakes, or else the platform could actually die. So again, thanks for watching. I will hopefully have a regular video up here at some point in the near future. Thanks for the understanding. In that video, I will hopefully explain a little bit more in detail what's happened, and we will move forward from there. So thanks again for sticking around, and let's try to meet 1,000 subscribers in the next 30 days. So I don't have to worry too much about another job. Alright, thanks again, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.